Plan Ahead is the tool Western students use to build class schedules for the upcoming quarter. In this video, we will show you how to use Plan Ahead so you can start building possible schedules prior to registration. You can find Plan Ahead by clicking into Web4U on the main MyWestern homepage. On the registration page, click on Plan Ahead and select the term for which you are wanting to build a schedule. Click Continue. To start building a possible schedule, click Create a new plan. You can create and save up to 3 plans per term. You will be brought to a screen where you can search for courses to add to your plan. When you initially create a new plan, you will only see the Find Classes section for this page. However, you can adjust your view to see other sections that are currently hidden. To do so, click on the small dot towards the bottom center of the page. It is in between small up and down arrows, which can also help you adjust your view of the page. Once you click on the small center dot, you will be able to see the other 2 sections of this page. On the bottom left is your schedule, where you can see the calendar view of the classes in your plan. You can also toggle to schedule details, where you can see important information about the classes on your plan. On the bottom right is a section that will list the classes you put into your plan and their status in your plan. To begin, start typing the name of the subject you would like to study in the subject field. If you prefer to search by attribute, such as by GUR, click into the attribute box and start typing the general university requirement GUR you want to take. If you want to see all subjects or attributes you can search by, click into the subject or attribute field and you will see the list with your choices. Let's start by adding Chemistry 161 to our plan. After you search for this course, your results will show you the name of the course, General Chemistry 1, and the credit hours. Note that we do not yet know the times the course is offered. Since we are wanting to build a schedule for the upcoming quarter, we have to click on View Sections. On the search results page, you can see sections of Chem 161 that are offered in the upcoming quarter and a summary of information about them. If you click on the name of a class, a box will pop up that allows you to see even more important details about the class, including a course description, prerequisites, restrictions that might limit who can enroll, and extra fees associated with the class. If you find a section of a class you want to add to your plan, click the Add button towards the right side of the page. Once you click Add, you will see the class appear in a week-at-a-glance schedule and in the list of classes in your plan, both in gray. The status will remain pending until you save your plan. Once you click Save Plan, you will be prompted to name your plan. You will be able to see in the calendar view that the class now appears as planned with a green check mark. In the bottom right section, the status of the class has changed to planned. If you want to remove a class from your plan, click the drop-down in the action column and select Delete, and then Save Plan. Let's look up another class, Economics 206. If you click Add Course, you will notice the course appear in your list of classes, but it will not have a time associated with it. It will also not appear in your week-at-a-glance schedule. This is because you have not selected a specific section offered in the given term. You must view sections to create a plan for registration. There are a few important things to keep in mind when you are adding classes to your plan. The Plan Ahead tool does not check to see if the class has open seats or is full. It also does not check to see if you meet the prerequisites. Finally, it does not check to see if there are time conflicts with other classes on your plan. If you click on Add Course rather than clicking View Sections, it does not add a specific section and you cannot register with the plan. If you decide to later register for classes from your plan, we will check for these conflicts and issues at that time. It is a good idea to be aware of prerequisites and class times when you are building a plan for an upcoming quarter to make this tool as useful as possible. If you have created a plan and want to come back later to view, edit, or delete it, you would navigate to the registration page, click Plan Ahead, and select your term for planning. From this page, you will be able to see a summary of the classes on your plan. If you click Edit on the right side, you can add to or remove classes on your plan. Clicking Delete on the right side will allow you to remove a plan for the term. We recommend that you use Plan Ahead to create up to 3 plans as you prepare for registration each quarter.